Well, Beelzebub, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, August 10th, 2021, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new film The Witcher: Nightmare of the Wolf. The streaming service shared a trailer for the animated film Monday, featuring Theo James as the voice of Vesemir, the witch and mentor of Geralt of Rivia. The Nightmare of the Wolf is a spin-off of the live-action Netflix series The Witcher, starring Henry Cavill as Geralt. The Witcher is based on the Andrzej Bukowski book series, which was previously adapted as a series of video games. Nightmare of the Wolf tells the origins story of Vesemir. The film also features the voices of Laura Pulver as Tectra, Graham McTavish as Delglan, and Mary McDonnell as Lady Zaburz. The trailer follows a young Vesemir as he is transformed into a Witcher, a monster hunter with supernatural abilities. As a young adult, Vesemir unites with other Witchers to slay monsters. Netflix also shared a poster for the film. Nightmare of the Wolf is written by Beau DeMayo and directed by Kwan Il-han. The Witcher showrunner and executive producer Laura Schmidt-Hirsch is serving as an executive producer. Nightmare of the Wolf premieres August 23rd on Netflix. Johnny Depp is set to receive the Donostia Award at the 69th Annual San Sebastian Film Festival in Spain. Depp will be honored on September 22nd at the Curacao Auditorium. The event runs from September 17th to the 25th. The Donostia Award is the festival's highest honor. The actor appeared at the San Sebastian Film Festival last year to present the documentary Crocks of Gold, A Few Rounds with Shane McGowan, which he produced. Depp is best known for his roles in Pirates of the Caribbean, Edward Scissorhands, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Alice in Wonderland, and more. Ethan Hawke, Sigourney Weaver, Jude Law, Penelope Cruz, and Viggo Mortensen have also received the Donostia Award. Ridley Scott is set to be honored at the 78th Annual Venice Film Festival with the inaugural Cartier Glory to the Filmmaker Award. The award is given to those who have made a particularly original contribution to contemporary film industry. Scott, known for films such as Alien, Blade Runner, Gladiator, and The Martian, and more, will receive the award on September 10th before out of the competition screening of his new film, The Last Duel, starring Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, and Adam Driver. The Venice Film Festival runs from September 1st to the 11th. Director of the Venice Film Festival, Alberto Barbera, said in a statement, his personal approach to genre films, which successfully reconciles the requirements of entertainment, the expectations of the general public, and the demands of the critics, is the most distinctive element of Ridley Scott's filmmaking. He continued, throughout his amazing and prolific career, which counts just short of 30 films completed with astonishing frequency, Scott has demonstrated his ability to navigate the most disparate genres with ease, interjecting new lifeblood into each of them. Scott is also the director behind House of Gucci, starring Lady Gaga, Adam Driver, Al Pacino, Jared Leto, and Salma Hayek, which is set to hit theaters on November 24th. The film is based on the Sarah Gay Fortin book, The House of Gucci, a sensational story of murder, madness, glamour, and greed. Apple TV Plus has ordered a new 10-episode drama series starring Vince Vaughn titled Bad Monkey. The series hails from writer and executive producer Bill Lawrence, the co-creator of the hit Apple TV Plus series Ted Lasso. Bad Monkey is based on author Carl Hasten's 2013 novel of the same name. Vaughn is also serving as an executive producer. Vaughn will star as Andrew Yancey, a former detective in South Florida who's demoted to restaurant inspector. Yancey falls into a world of greed and corruption after a tourist finds a severed arm. Ted Lasso Season 2 premiered on Apple TV Plus in July. The streaming service recently renewed comedy drama Physical, starring Rose Byrne as a fitness and lifestyle guru for the second season. Sara Davies has joined the cast of BBC's Strictly Come Dancing Season 19. Davies is an entrepreneur and television personality who appeared on BBC's series Dragon's Den. Davies said in a statement, "My mom and dad are going to be so excited. I'm really nervous because so far the producers kept asking me if I can dance. Truth be told, I haven't got a clue. I have not danced since I did ballet lessons when I was little." She continued, "The business world has taught me that tenacity, drive, and determination deliver results. I hope that I can bring that to the dance floor, and I'm excited to see the impact all those hours of training on my mum tum." Davies is known for her company Crafter's Companion and was appointed a member of the Order of the British Empire in 2016 for her service to the economy. Davies has joined the cast as also includes Rhys Stevenson, Tom Fletcher, Robert Wedd, A.J. Dudu, and John Waite. Waite will be a part of the show's first all-male partnership. Antoine Debeek will also be replacing Bruno Tonini as a judge in season 19 of the dance competition. Strictly Come Dancing season 19 will premiere this fall on BBC One. Netflix renewed on Monday reality shows The Circle, Indian Matchmaking, and the American Barbecue Showdown. The Circle was renewed for season 4 and 5. Season 3 is coming to the streaming service in the fall. Actress and comedian Michelle Buteau will be returning to host season 4 and 5. The series follows contestants who isolate inside their apartments. The contestants communicate with each other through The Circle, which transcribes messages into text as they compete for $100,000. Indian Matchmaking was renewed for season 2 with matchmaker Sima Taperi returning to help familiar faces and new singles across the globe find love. The American Barbecue Showdown was renewed for season 2 and will once again feature competitive barbecuers competing for the title of American Barbecue Champion. Netflix also announced a new reality series, Roaring Twenties, that will follow 8 people in their 20s as they chase love and success in Austin, Texas. The streaming service is additionally holding a cast call across all of its reality shows and inviting fans to upload audition tapes to netflixreality.com. Applicants must be 18 or older. The Roku channel will be adding 23 new shows on Friday, including the premieres of Eye Candy, Squeaky Clean, Thanks a Million Season 2, and What Happens in Hollywood. The lineup of new shows hitting the streaming service includes programs that previously appeared on now defunct QB, such as Mapleworth Murder starring Paula Pell, J.B. Smoove, John Lutz, and Haley Magnus. Andy Cohen Diaries and Music, Benedict Men, Elva vs. Block, Fierce Queens, Floor, Gone Mental with Lior, Memory Hole, Nice One, Nikki Fresh, Run This City, The Sauce, Sex Next Door, Single Out, Skirt with Offset, The Stranger, Survive and Wireless make up the rest of the lineup coming to the Roku i channel. Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new series Midnight Mass. The streaming service shared a teaser trailer for the supernatural horror series Monday. Midnight Mass is created by The Haunting of Hill House and The Haunting of Bly Manor creator Mike Flanagan. The preview introduced Crockett Island, an isolated island community that experiences miraculous events and frightening omens following the arrival of a mysterious priest played by Hamish Linklater. The official description reads, when Father Paul appears on Crockett Island, coincides with unexplained and seemingly miraculous events, a renewed religious fervor takes the hold of the community. But do these miracles come at a price? Zach Gilford, Kay Siegel, Rai Alburi, Crystal Bellant, Mike Bladell, Alex Aso, Ariana Simone, Annabelle Gish, Rahul Kohli, Kristen Lehman, Robert Longstreet, Igbe Rigney, Samantha Sloyan, Henry Thomas, and Michael Trucco co-star. Flanagan introduced the series as a letter to fans. Flanagan wrote, as a former altar boy about to celebrate 3 years of sobriety, it's hard not to see what makes this so personal. The ideas are at the root of the show, which scares me to the core. He also added, there is a darkness at working on Crockett Island. Some of it is supernatural, but the scariest is born of human nature. The darkness that animates this story isn't hard to see in our own world, unfortunately. But this show is all about something else as well, faith itself, one of the great mysteries of human nature, how, even in the darkness and the worst of it, in the absence of light and hope, we sing. I hope you enjoy our song. Midnight Mass premieres on September 24th on Netflix. Suicide Squad star Joel Kinnaman has been granted a restraining order against Bella Davis, the model whom Kinnaman said tried to extort money from him after a brief consensual consensual sexual relationship. NBC News said a judge granted a temporary restraining order that expired on August 30th, the day Kinnaman and Davis are scheduled to have a hearing in Los Angeles Superior Court. Rise says Davis, who was born Gabriella Mugginson, has accused Kinnaman of raping her while she was intoxicated 3 years ago. But Kinnaman said in an Instagram post Friday that he sought a restraining order because Davis has made daily threats of physical harm against him and his family and promised to destroy his reputation with fabricated vile rumors unless I agree to a list of demands that includes money, Hollywood connections. Kinnaman wrote, I want to be very clear so there is no misunderstanding. I stand by all victims of sexual assault. This is not what occurred here. This was consensual sex, and now it's an attempt to extort. Davis responded to Kinnaman's message with her own Instagram post Saturday. Davis says, LOL, restraining order, where is it? Was it because I told you yesterday I was going to the cops and don't want to sign your contract? Stop lying, I don't even have a restraining order, and don't worry, I'm not want to breathe the same air as you, idiot. Kinnaman is also known for his roles in Alter Carbon and The Killing. Suicide Squad opened this week in theaters and is also streaming on HBO Max. Kinnaman was photographed kissing model Kelly Gale at the film's premiere in Los Angeles on August 2nd. Jon Stewart and Pete Davidson will host a comedy event in September to benefit 9/11 charities. Stewart and Davidson have organized New York City Still Rising After 20 Years, a comedy celebration to mark the 20th anniversary of the September 11, 2001 terror attacks and raising funds for 9/11 charities. The show will take place September 12th at Madison Square Garden, New York. Tickets go on sale Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with all proceeds going to 9/11 charities. Stewart and Davidson will perform alongside Amy Schumer, Bill Burr, Colin Jost, Colin Quinn, Dave Attell, Dave Chappelle, Jay Farrow, Jimmy Fallon, John Mulaney, Michael Che, Ronnie Chang, Tom Segura, and Wanda Sykes. Stewart and Davidson said in a joint statement, we wanted to put on a fun celebration to honor this great city's resilience. It's nice to be able to do this with friends and people we love. Davidson's father, who was a firefighter who died in the September 11 attacks, while Stewart is a longtime advocate for 9/11 victims. New York City Still Rising After 20 Years, a comedy celebration, will require audience members to provide proof of full COVID-19 vaccinations. No cell phones, cameras, or recording devices will be allowed at the door. A criminal trial that accused R&B singer R. Kelly of trafficking women and girls for sex for decades is scheduled to begin in New York City on Monday with the start of jury selection. The singer, whose real name is Robert Sylvester Kelly, faces numerous charges in the case, including sexual and physical abuse, child pornography, paying hustle money, and racketeering. 12 jurors and 6 alternates will be chosen for his trial in federal court in Brooklyn. Jurors will be anonymous and partially sequestered for the trial, and Judge Ann Donnelly ordered that the courtroom will be closed to the public. Federal prosecutors in New York and Illinois originally charged Kelly in 2019, but multiple delays, including COVID-19, put off the trial proceedings. Opening arguments is scheduled to begin on August 18th, and the trial is expected to last between 6 and 8 weeks. Kelly has pleaded not guilty to a number of charges of ambushing girls and women for over 2 decades, kidnapping, forced labor, sex trafficking, making hush payments to alleged victims, and building a criminal enterprise with the purpose of preying on children. Prosecutor says Kelly was the head of a trafficking enterprise that consisted of managers, bodyguards, drivers, and personal assistants who recruited women and girls to engage in a sexual activity with Kelly. Defense attorneys have argued that it was the women who sought out the singer and only began to accuse him of abuse with the rise of the Me Too movement at around 2018. Last month, prosecutors brought more evidence and charges to the cases that said Kelly abused teenage girls and a 17-year-old boy as far as 1992. Prosecutors also charged Kelly for bribing a police officer to make a fake ID in 1994 for singer and ex-wife the late Aaliyah, who was 15 at the time. The singer has been in custody for more than 2 years. A year ago, Kelly was attacked in his jail cell, and 3 men linked to him were charged with trying to influence victims' testimony. Kelly also faced a similar trial in Chicago after his New York trial is complete. In 2008, he was acquitted in a separate case that indicted him on child pornography charges. And finally, singer Ed Sheeran and Annie Lennox have joined an upcoming COVID-19 relief fundraiser for India. Sheeran and Lennox will take part in We for Africa, Saving Lives, Protecting Livelihoods, a virtual fundraising event August 15th. The event, co-produced by The World We Want and Reliance Entertainment, seeks to raise more than $3.5 million for Give India. Funds will be used to provide medical equipment, staff vaccination centers, and assistance to those financially impacted by the pandemic. Steven Spielberg, Nile Rodgers, Sister Sledge, featuring Sledge Daring, and Bollywood personalities AJ Devinge, Vida Balan, Karan John, Farhan Akhtar, and Saif Ali Khan are among the other stars who will take part in the event. Rodgers said in the statement, "Music has the power to heal in times of struggle and adversity. I'm very proud of my community because when the world is in trouble, musicians never fail to show up with their amazing songs to give us all hope for our future." The White Tiger host, Raj Kumar Rao, will host the fundraiser, which will feature stand-up comedy and musical performances, immersive fitness challenges, games, and message for support. We for India, Saving Lives, Protecting Livelihoods, will be a 3-hour event that will live stream August 15th, India's Independence Day at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook. Sheeran will also perform at the NFL Kickoff Experience in September ahead of the season's opening game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that is the entertainment report for Tuesday, August 10th, 2021. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.